Hey, my chickadees. Welcome back to the back 40. Woohoo! It is day 60. Woo! All right. I am late. Let me see. Did I make it? Oh, I was 4 minutes late. I was with Miss Mayers just enjoying her making them little cluster scrap things, looking through this stuff. And I thought, oh my Lord, I got to go. I'm late. I'm late. Hey, Miss Bell. I know. I was over at Miss Mary's. Hey, Dawn. I was over at Miss Mary's watching her make some clusters and stuff and looking at this stuff and trying to clean my desk up, finish organizing my stuff. And I looked up and I said, oh, my Lord, I'm late. How you doing tonight, Miss Beth? I saw you over there, too. Hey, Teresa. You know, Miss Mary just gets you all enthralled. Let's make some clusters. I know, wasn't she like just getting you to make clusters and you want to pull out some stuff? Well, I can't help it. Miss Mary just had me all up there. Just, I was watching her. Okay, let's do a little recap. That's right. Let's do some little recap of this crap. Let's just do a little recap. And you know, I have a weird sense of humor. So this is the monkey. Got some more shading and stuff to do, but I did some shading of him. Did the little thing, did some cutting, gave him some little cuts around here and here on top of his little head. So we need to glue him down and finish coloring him up. And maybe put a little bit of red down here for Dawn so the monkey have a little red butt. So we put that here. Okay. I want to read this when we get our clusters. So, hey, Steph, how you doing tonight, honey? You feeling okay? You did a granny mushroom. Okay. We're going to move on because my brain couldn't figure out what that was. All right. Let's see. I made this. I found these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save them. But isn't that just the cutest little thing all squished? And then that was that one for that one. Okay. I've been straightening up some stuff, y'all. But now I'm here to tell you, it ain't got no better. No better whatsoever. Oh, you made a granny tag too? Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting to see him sooner too. Okay, well, I was over there helping my friend. We found this. And I said, oh, I got to take this so I can read it tonight. I'm going to give you something good to look at. We're going to start. I got some cluster stuff. We need to make some clusters with this. So get your cluster stuff out. We'll make some clusters and get this. I got some tag stuff. I got to finish Miss Beth's tag here. And I got some more tags to finish and some circle stuff. And I need to make a master board so I can punch out some more stuff and show you what I did to my chicken little. Okay. However, I got to read this because it's just funny. But it could just be me and not be funny at all. So if you think it's not funny, yeah. You got everybody making those granny tags. Oh. Oh my goodness. Diane got in trouble. She left her granny tag unattended. Okay, so I got this to go on my chicken little book. That's one of Dawn's digitals. And I put this down and I put this. It's one of my roses off my rose bush that died. Bless its heart. Them Digum crop sprayers. But anyway, so it did get kind of smushed. So I put it in here and kind of taped it down on it so I could put it in my Chicken Little book. So I've got that one. And then today, we made this during the Celebration of America. We did this. I fussy cut the cats and did this, and I put that in my Chicken Little because I just think it's funny to have the cats in with the Chicken Little, cats, birds, that kind of thing. Okay, so and then I was gonna make some of this that we did. So I need to tear this up, and while I'm tearing this up and setting out for my clusters, I want to read this. So y'all get y'all's cluster stuff together. Make sure everybody got their pajamas on now. We gotta have pajamas on and a drink. It's late. I got my Dr. Pepper. I don't have my PJs on tonight. I've been working too hard. I still got my short outfit on with my tank top. Because as soon as I get through here, I gotta jump in the bathtub and get in the bed. I am tired. I got muscles hurting that I didn't even know was muscles. Okay. This says, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know who to accredit this to. It came from a web mail that somebody sent her, and that's all. I can't understand all this jibber jabber down here about no 48BDD200 something other. But it was in October. She got this email October the 2nd of 2008. Okay. And it says, we have a fox terrier by the name of Jasper. Now, Jasper came to us in the summer of 2001 from the Fox Terrier Rescue Program. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this type of adoption, imagine taking in a 10-year-old child about whom you know nothing and committing to doing the best to be a good parent. Like a child, the dog came with his own idiosyncrasies. He will only sleep on the bed, on top of the covers, nuzzled as close to my face as he can get without actually performing a French kiss on me. Least you think this is a bad case of no discipline. I should tell you that Perry and I tried every means to break him from this habit, including locking him into a separate bedroom for several nights. The new door cost $200. But I digress. 5 weeks ago, we began remodeling our house. Although the cost of the project is downright outrageous, it was 20 years overdue, and it got me out of cooking Thanksgiving dinner for family, extended family, and a lot of friends that I like more than family most of the time. I was assigned to the task of preparing 124 of my famous yeast dinner rolls for the 2 Thanksgiving feasts we did attend. I am still cursing the electrician for getting the new oven hooked up so quickly. It was the only appliance in the whole darn house that worked. Thus, the assignment. I made the decision to cook the rolls on Wednesday evening and to reheat Thursday a.m. Since the kitchen was freshly painted, you can imagine the odor. So not wanting the rolls to smell like Sherwin-Williams number 586, I put the rolls on a baking sheet and set them in the living room to rise for the rise hours. Perry and I decided to go out to eat. Returning in about an hour, the rolls were ready to go in the oven. It was 8:30 p.m. When I went to the living room to retrieve the pans, much to my shock, one whole pan of 12 rolls was empty. I called out, "Jasper," and my worst nightmare became a reality. He literally waddled over to me. He looked like a combination of the Pillsbury Doughboy and the Michelin Tire Man wrapped up in fur. He groaned when he walked. I swear even his cheeks were bloated. I ran to the phone and called our vet. After a few seconds of uproarious laughter, he told me the dog would probably be okay. However, I need to give him Pepto-Bismol every 2 hours for the rest of the night. God only knows why I thought a dog would like Pepto-Bismol any more than any of my kids did when they were sick. Suffice it to say that by the time we went to bed, the dog was black, white, and pink. He was so bloated, he was so bloated, we had to lift him onto the bed for the night. We arose at 7:30, and as we always do, first thing, we put the dog out to relieve himself. Well, the dog was as drunk as a sailor on his first leave. He was running in the walls, falling flat on his butt. Most of the time when he was walking, his front half was going in one direction, and the other half was either dragging the grass or headed 90 degrees in another direction. He couldn't lift his leg to pee, so he just walked and peed at the same time. When he ran down the small incline to our backyard, he couldn't stop himself and nearly ended up running into the fence. His pupils were dilated and he was as dizzy as a loon. I endured another few seconds of laughter from the vet, our second call within 12 hours, before he explained that the yeast had fermented in his belly and that he was indeed drunk. He assured me, not unlike most binges we humans go through, it would wear off after 4 or 5 hours, and to keep giving him the Pepto-Bismol. Afraid to leave him by himself in the house, Perry and I loaded him up. Good God, why she do that for? And took him with us to my sister's house for the first Thanksgiving meal of the day. You see, this is not going to go well, right? My sister lives outside of Muskie on a ranch, 10 to 15-minute drive. Rose firmly secured in the trunk, 124 less 12, and a drunk dog leaning from the back seat onto the console of the car between Perry and me, we took off. Now, I know you probably don't believe that dogs burp, but believe me when I say that after eating a tray of risen unbaked yeast rolls, dogs will burp. The burps were pure old charter. They would have matched or beat any smell in a drunk tank at the police station. But that's not the worst of it. Nope. Now he was beginning to let off gas, and it smelled like baked rolls. God strike me dead if I am not telling the truth. We endured this for the entire trip to Karen's. Thankfully, she didn't live any further away than she did. Once Jasper was firmly placed in my sister's garage with the door locked, we finally sat down to enjoy our first Thanksgiving meal of the day. The dog was the topic of the conversation all morning long, with everyone making trips to the garage to witness my drunken dog, each returning with the tale of Jasper's latest endeavors to walk without running into something. Now, of course, as the old adage goes, what goes in must come out, and Jasper was no exception. Granted, if it had been me that had eaten 12 risen unbaked yeast rolls, you might as well put a concrete block up behind me. But at last, my dog's digestive system is quite different from yours and mine. I discovered this was a mixed blessing. When we prepared to leave Karen's house, having discovered his packages on the garage floor, we loaded him up in the car so we could hose down the floor. This was another naive decision on our part. The blast of the water from the hose hit the poop on the floor, and the poop on the floor withstood the blast from the hose. It was like Portland concrete beginning to set up and cure. We finally tried to remove it with the shovel. Obviously no one else was going to offer their services, had to get on my hands and knees with a coarse brush to get the remnants off the floor. As if this wasn't degrading enough, the darn dog in his drunken state had walked through the poop and left paw prints all over the garage floor that had to be brushed too. Well, by the time the dog was sobering up nicely, I imagine so after having cleaned all that, we took him home and dropped him off before we left for our second Thanksgiving dinner at Perry's sister's house. I am happy to report that as of today, Monday, the dog is back to normal both in size and temperament. He has had a bath and is no longer tricolored. No worse for wear, I presume. I am also happy to report that just this evening I found 2 risen, unbaked rolls hidden inside my closet. It appears he must have come to his senses after eating 10 of them and decided hiding 2 of them for later would not be a bad idea. Now I am doing research on this computer as to how to clean unbaked dough from the carpet. And now, how was your day? I'm sorry, that's just funny to me. So I had to make you endure that. That's a really crappy story. I know, right? Hey, Angela. Hey, Steph. Hey, Debbie. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cuckoos for cocos, but I just pictured all that crap going on in my head, and I thought, good God Almighty, that would be something that would happen to me. I mean, that poor woman. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So, how's everybody doing today? Did everybody make that terrible story? Let me get some. Let's build some clusters to go in our chicken little book. Oh, we got to put the gnomes in our chicken little book. Don't let me forget that. Y'all, I got so many kind of books over there. It is not funny. I have 4. I counted them. Yes, I did. I counted them. I have 4 trashy junk journals. You know, the kind that you just make out of junk mail. Thinking Miss Mary. I got that. Oh, that looks cute. I have 4 of them. Actually 5, but one I just, broke back down because, let's get real. Oh, look at that dog. He looks like he's got digestive problems himself. Okay, we ought to be able to make something like that. Oh, I have so much good stuff. Miss Beth. Hey, Dana. You would be happy to know. Woohoo, Dana. You have organized the last bit of your stuff in your craft room. So it is like DONE, put to bed, done. Use this done. Woohoo! I know you feel good tonight. You celebrating. You got that 40, don't you? Well, that's good. I'm glad that's helping. Maybe helping with the swelling, inflammation too. Put that back there like that. Let's just cut this in half. And put that there. Like that. And we'll tie that green in with the butterfly. Like that. I think I'm going to take the butterfly like that. There we go. You got to figure. She did. Miss Beth won a postcard. I love Miss Mayer's postcard. I was like, come on, 48. 48 was nowhere close to it. Nowhere close to it. It was down there in the low numbers. I was like, dadgummit. I love Miss Mary's postcards. I'm going to leave this one dimensional. So it looks like it's flopping off the page. That's got one. This looks like a chicken little episode right here. So, Diane, did you losing your senses and leaving out your granny card cause a delay, or do I need to go check her coffee shop tonight or in the morning? Are we going to be making us a creepy journal tomorrow? You know, like I don't have enough journals in the works. I seriously need to, we need to take a picture because I cannot figure out how to change this camera. It looks like YouTube would let you change. Here's the camera settings, but it doesn't let you change what camera you use. I've been looking. I need to go research it. It says I don't have access to this feature. Wait a minute. Now you have to reorganize your. Hey, Marty. You late, girl. I was too. I was over at Mayer's. She won't know why your granny had 2 pairs of feet. Diane, how did you get out of that? What did you say to the girl? I know you did say that's her boobies hanging low, swinging to and fro. What'd you say to her? Don't overdo it, Dana, just because you feel good now. Take it slow. A little bit of this and a little bit of that is in that closet, which means, and translate, Miss Beth, it's a whole lot of up in there, and she don't even remember what it is. That's what that translates to. They in there just carrying on a whole conversation. They know it's 10 o'clock. See, they know it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to put that on the tag. I need to find out who Miss Beth sent me. It's on my messenger. Because, you just cannot send everybody surrealism art. They just, you just can't send that to everybody. I don't know why, but, I don't want to upset too many folks in the bandwagon. I want to give them what they might like, but you know, it is what I do. I do that crazy cuckoo stuff. Oh, you okay? Why does she have 2 feet? And you said it takes all kinds to make the world go round. That poor child left with more questions than she had answers. Hey, Cindy. You didn't tear up your camera, did you? You got it all fixed. I know you were trying to, work on it. I'll make it a 9 and put it this way. Oh, see, Dana is telling us what is in the closet, so we know she knows what's in there. Mm-hmm. I know it did. I saw that card. I was real proud of you in that card. I was like, look at her. I was so proud. And you even got the booby shape right too, girl. I can't figure out which way the birds go. Oh, they go up and down. I'm like, oh, got to cut the birds. I can't figure out which way the birds go. Girl, I had to check. It wasn't sending notifications for some of the ones I had notifications for. And I promise you, I had notifications cut on some people, like my brainy mess. I always have Miss Ava. I love Miss Ava's. I always have her notifications on. That daggone thing wasn't sending the notice. My notifications wasn't on, and I know I didn't change that at all. I had to go back in and put and click on the notification thing, and then it act like I was already notified. You know how you hit the all, and it looks like you already got the all hit. Oh, maybe they updating or something. Sometimes stuff gets a little wonky when they update. So maybe that's what they do. When they update, and it's gonna be all better for us in the end. That's what we're gonna think and hope anyhow. Okay. There we go. We got the birds all fussy cutted. And we're gonna put them like this on there. So let me stick this one right here. Okay, I got to buy me another one of these. I need one of the brown tacky ones. So I can put my Nana's glue in it. Because I like using this here. It's good on my arthritic fingers and thumb. Well, right here, my thumbs. It's good for that. I've been catching myself reach for it more. Especially after this weekend. But I got some cool stuff to put together. A lot of vintage papers, some books. gonna be interesting. I have never done a sale, but I thought, I was like, no, I got some junk journal ladies who would like this right here. Let me see if I can sell it to them first. I'm thinking there's not too many people in my town who does this sort of thing. So if they buy the books, they'll just be buying them to read or play with or something. Tear up and put in their garden for compost, you know. We can't have that. All right, that's it. Here's my clusters that I built. They're cute. Then I got some black and white peoples I'm going to put on them. Those are cute. Honey got bronchitis. He got up, couldn't breathe. Do what? Huh? Oh, it's okay. You got bronchitis. He got up, couldn't breathe, and I'm like, "You gonna go to the doctor?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." He went to the doctor. It's like, "Yeah, goddamn time." Feel better already. They gave him a couple shots. All right, these are some of the tags. I don't like any of them. That's a monkey. I'm not really liking any of these tags to send out, except for this one. That one is just so blooming sweet. It says somebody loves you. But we need to. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? Yeah, and it's a bad case of it. I told him he sounded like he was trying to get the block of pneumonia. He need to go doctor before he wind up, kicking a bucket or something. But that's just too cute. Look at that. I got to send that to somebody on my list. That is just too cute. But how can we make it? How can I spiff it up? I want to spiff it up a little bit. He'll be hacking up. Well, he's already coughing and doing that. So, He goes tomorrow to they gave him 2 shots, antibiotic and a prednisone. It was that bad they gave him a prednisone shot. And then they gave him some antibiotics to take by mouth. I know something, but what can I put up here? I could put I got all kind of crap, so what can I put up there? What would be cute? A flower? Some lace? Let's see. Let's see if I've got an applique. I should have an applique in this use up now basket. Let's see. I thought I had some appliques thrown in here. It needs something. Oh, yeah, I do got some appliques. Okay, there's some that we can cut off because I'm thinking that right there will look cute right there. And Miss Mayor told me a ticket. Miss Mayor told me something last night. I want to fancy it up though. Miss Mayor said something tonight, and I was like, oh, that when she puts the painty papers in the makes envelopes, out of your painty papers, that she has an issue with that's when she noticed, there's a high potential of theft and issue with that. And I was like, oh my God, I've never thought about that. Because all my mail that I've been having issue stuff with winds up being sent in my painting papers. Oh, I need to use that as a fabric snippet. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's some applique box. Those are my use up appliques. And that's the one I'm cutting off of Miss Debs. Okay. Y'all, I've got to go. I have some stuff in the van, but it was some doilies, some pretty doilies too. Hand crochet, hand done, whatever you call it, cross stitch kind of stuff. And lace. I hope everything made out of lace. And I don't know what some of this stuff is, but it's pretty. So we're gonna have to look at that. Ooh, I kind of like this right here. But I don't want to take that off the goatee lady. Let's cut her. Let's cut her off. I don't like this here. It's a little too bulky. So let's take this up. And then let's just kind of cut at an angle. Get my finger in there. I cut something with these scissors and I screwed them up. Okay, there we go. It's layers and layers. Miss Deb loves her layers. She's so shabby chic. Okay, right here. Let's see if this come off. No. All right, see this? Like right up in the corner. Right there. Put that piece right here. Got it backwards. I can never tell if I have it. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That is crying shame that you can't tell back from the front. I don't know. I like that side better. That's going to be the front because I say so. Because I like it. And I wanted some of this blingy bling. Is there something we can cut? Maybe that? You think that'd be too much? With that lace across? I don't think so. We'll do it. You can tell me. I mean, you know, I'm not cutting any CBs, so I won't lose them. It's just we're cutting the stem off. So put it down here. Put that over top of the stem. There we go. How's that? Hey, Becca. What looks like a snake? We can't have snakes. Y'all are talking about this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me get up and show you. It's I can't see it nobody if you think it looks like that now. See, there's the puppies. He's got his arm over there, and there's the bunnies all up under, snuggled up on the puppy, and they're all covered up with these blankets. And it says, "Some bunny loves you." See? They're all snuggled up. They're even laying on his other leg over there. See, they're all snuggled up. See? Now y'all make me feel bad. I can just keep it pretty little and we can move on. But it's just cute. Somebody is just going to have to suffer the consequences of being on my swap partner list. I'm sorry. I apologize to you now. I do. I do apologize. And I do. So there we go. But you getting this. I'll miny mow it, but one of y'all's is getting this. Miss Bess says send it to the shutty. Yeah, no snake. I don't do snakes or clowns. or bugs, unless they're really cute bugs, like comic bugs. Yeah, they are hard to see, I guess. But that's what bunny. Well, they're not in person, but I guess up there they would be. I just kind of don't like that shadow of that woman. I could put it like that on the back. Put a goatee girl on it. Take this off so it won't be so bulky. Fat Daddy, y'all, the saga of Fat Daddy, has crawled his little boo hunkers up there on the fold out, table. I folded the table out so I could go through this stuff from the estate and separate it and everything. And Fat Daddy decided that since I did that business, that it was quite okay for him to get up there too. So he's got up there on the table and just made himself at home. I heard something hit the floor and I looked, he'd have pushed the magazines off. Literally pushed them off with his paws so he could lay down on it. Okay. There we go. I'm thinking that's good. I just want to get this back of this lace off. So if I can get this off without cutting the picture. There we go. I do not know what what hot glue Miss Deb uses. But let me tell you, it's going to be there when the zombie apocalypse happens, honey. It is some strong stuff. There we go. Now that's flat and super glue's off. Okay, what can I think about that one? Nah. No. Too much. Not enough. Looks crappy. I like this piece. I ain't caring about this piece. I'm going to do something with that. I need to do something with that. I'll lay that over there. I don't like that one. That's the Jesus one. We can't put the little lady over here over top, but you can't see Jesus. I'm going to do something else to Jesus. I'm not happy with Jesus. Oh, this is Miss Beth's. I could put this on Miss Beth's. That kind of goes. And it's got the woman in the background. Maybe no. I could fussy cut her out a little more and put her here. Then you got the woman in the background. Y'all see what I got, Miss Beth, don't you? I see her cowboy. Ooh, I'm sorry, Mr. Joe, kind of, sort of. It's a Southern polite thing to say that, bless my heart. Let's see. Let me cut her out on this side. Kind of fussy it like that a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Put it like that. There we go. I'm liking that to send to Miss Beth. What you ladies think? It's going to be funny. You have to ask Diane if I can show that video. It's not her making it. It's just her showing it to me. I have no problem showing it if Diane's okay with me showing it. Because I just think it's funny. And it's part of life. Because I don't care how young you are now, you will eventually wind up that way. Unless you get some professional assistance. Or if you got some really good genes. I don't know. Your really good genes might save you. I don't think so, but they might. I've seen a lot. And everyone I've seen resembles that. Okay. Joe is in Dodge City. Oh, he gonna come back wearing a cowboy hat. Oh, yeah. The cowboy is standing inside the teacups. Because it's funny. I thought it was funny to put the cowboy inside the teacups. I just thought it was funny. You know, a little surrealism going on. Got some hot tea and a hot cowboy, you know. Sometimes these things just don't make no sense once they leave my brain, but that's okay. It's up for your own interpretation. I think I need to do something to that cowboy's hat. I don't like it. Let me just kind of round it up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. I had to round it just a little bit. I didn't like the little squirt off. I like it. I think it's cute. It says holy cow on it. I think that's cute. I need to put a thing across it. But I want some lace. Miss Beth needs some fruit. I got this pretty lace. I don't think it's in here. Let's see. Let's see if I put my little bitty lace in here. Oh, that's cute. Look at the danglies. We got to use this on something. Look at the dangly lace. Lord, I can't decide how to make it stop. Oh, my goodness. It looks like grapes. It is, isn't it? And butterfly. There's a butterfly. Oh, my word. I figure out somebody using that. This is my hoard stash here. Oh, here's some frou-frou. Look at that frou-frou, but it overtakes it. But look at that frou-frou. Oh, isn't that frou-frou pretty? But this is cute. I wanted some white. Pull out that white. Look. That's beaded though. You know, braided, I think it's called. It does. I want frou-frou. We just might have to let it overpower it. And we can take this lace here. I mean, this sari silk. How Miss Beth going in my hoarded stash. Okay. So we're going to put a hole in it. And it's going to cover up cow, but it's just going to say holy. And I think that will be okay. I put it across the top so it'll stand out like that. And put the hole right here. But I'll do the hole first to see how it's going to work with this lace. because I can just take it from the back and not put the hole in it. Put this down and then put this over top of it, and it won't have a hole. But it will say holy cow. See, like that. That's cute. Oh my God. That's a high cuppa. You right. Let me find my phone. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can make this work tonight. Let me see. Messenger. Where did your message go? Say hey to me so it'll pop it up at the top because I can't find you. I know I ain't been chatting that much. Oh, Lord. It's staying nice. Let's see if I can. What the hell? You got to say hey. It's not letting me pull you up at all. I mean, you just sent it to me. What is up? I think I'm tired and cannot comprehend how the hell to work this thing. Seriously, I am scanning through here and that whole conversation is gone. I did not delete it. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I have you so confused tonight? Let's get that. Probably because Juju is confused and all over the place. Yeah, I'm trying to see if it looks good without the hole. No. I was thinking it didn't need a hole. I was going to put a hole in the outlet in it, but I want that pretty lace around it, so I was going to not put a hole in it. Oh, Jen, What? Are you unconfused? What do I need to straighten up for you? What? No. I said I didn't like this lady on this Jesus because it covered up my Jesus, my crosses. So I didn't want that one in there. I don't know where. Oh, puppies aren't being eaten. That's a rat. That's a bunny and a puppy snuggling and sleeping together. Oh, yeah. I do have a cowboy. I cannot unjustify that. That is correct. You heard that and saw that correct. There is a cowboy in a teacup next to a lacy lady. You do have that right. It's called surrealism art because there are teacups. That's a real thing. There are cowboys. That's definitely a real thing. But there aren't cowboys in teacups. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I mean, if you cover up the cowboy, which is a sin, but if you cover up the cowboy, that's a cute tag in itself, you know? But then you got the cowboy, which makes it a whole lot better to look at. And Miss Beth says she wanted a cowboy. So I sent her a cowboy. And it's perfectly fine, Miss Beth, if you don't, show this in your happy mail. Will not hurt my feelings. Now that looks. I think it's these colors. I think it's that. I think it's these colors here. Let's see if we can fix that. I got some gold. I think that'll work. Oh, he sounds horrible. I might try to sleep with that going on tonight. Ugh. I told him go to the doctor yesterday. Hard-headed man. I wonder. I don't understand where all my black went to. I had a ton of black. Now I can't find any of it. It's like it decided that it was leaving. What you doing?
Oh, I had to make a few things. And you probably, I want you to see my song. I'm trying to do a piece of crap trying to host that. So, yeah, I'm going to walk on that means. And we're going to say that in front of you and in front of everyone else. So, as everyone else, I'll do that for themselves. Basically, one giant embarrassing thing. No matter if I'll say it's embarrassing or not. Yeah, I kind of looked at some, I kind of talked to some of myself. This looks like a hard, but as I mentioned a while. We're missing.
Okay, thank you. That's so pretty.
Yeah, I think I was not supposed to show you,
Yeah.
but I want to show you.
Well, thank you much. That's very nice.
I may have said the words with my own mouth.
Yeah.
So everything on this you already heard me say already.
Okay. I love you too, baby. You got. I know. Thank you. You couldn't let me read that after I got through. I'm gonna need a moment.
You can wait, Mama. I start to have it. No, I ain't do that bull crap.
Okay.
You can go ahead and wait, Mom. I got some crap to do. Where's how much glue stick I have to use?
They're doing their senior board for their senior program. Yeah. Oh, that's making it worse. And yet I just keep going. It's making it worse. Just keep putting it. Maybe the thing that makes it worse, I make it better in a minute. You just keep adding it. I think maybe.
Excuse me, Mom. Did you mind borrow some scissors?
Here.
Where's going to take this book right now?
What? I'm sorry. He just shouldn't have brought that to me. While I was trying to do it live. No. That was Trevor. That's the middle button. My oldest is the one that was doing the writing, the 30-year-old. Oh. Please, honey. That's the one I told you that I messed up and doesn't quite work right. Plus, I got 6 pairs right here beside me. So it's good. It's not like I won't have a pair if I need one. Plus, he just gave me that letter that he's got to stand up and read in front of everybody on senior night. And, it's just, I'm a little discombobulated. That's all. I forgot what I was going to put on his card. I did this because I wanted to put something on it. I'm kind of like the mushroom woman with this kind of coming out of her head. What else we got to come out of her head? I don't know if Jennifer can handle the surrealism art tonight. I just don't think she could. Not tonight. Must have been a bad night for her. She must have had a bad day. Have you had a long day, Jennifer? I have 3 sons. I have, BJ's the oldest. He writes. And then, that's right, Marty. See, Marty's been around for 59 days. Trevor is Trever. I spelled it the Hebrew way. Trevor is the middle baby. He's a 19. And then Tyler is the youngest. He's the 18-year-old. Them last two are 17 months apart. That's why I look like what Diane made. And Diane still hadn't texted. Why did you say hey so that text will pop back up to the top? Because I cannot find you on my phone. It's not. I don't know what happened to it. I've been having much luck today. I ain't taking none of my ADD medicine in about 2 days, 3 days. I like that with that coming out of her head like that. That looks cool, don't it? Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
I feel good. Thanks for asking.
Oh my God. Oh, it was Instagram. No wonder I couldn't find you on Facebook. She don't want to be my Facebook friend. I don't ever do Instagram, Harley. That's a new platform for me. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Can I tick it open? There we go. Did they hit the floor and swing to and fro? Did they wiggle between your toes? Of course, she also said that she, sent me my new sister. Hey, Fat Daddy, what you doing? What you doing, Fat Daddy? What you doing? You getting in trouble? I know you are. Oh, what you doing? What you doing?
Can I also borrow a Sharpie?
A what?
A Sharpie.
A Sharpie? Here you go. Oh, no, put those down. Don't use those. Yeah, no, don't use those.
Okay. Also, you got some stuff I want to go out for your scrapbook.
Fat Daddy knocked it off that table. That's why he's over here loving on me.
Yeah, probably make you get more pissed at him.
Yeah. Let's see. The prompts were, I was trying to remember what the prompts were. Well, I don't remember. Was it this one? Homegirl slide, Karen, vein it, duck it, white rabbit? Nope. I didn't write the prompts down. Can you believe that? Fat Daddy. It's okay. Go on. I figure out what you did. Okay, let's see. This should be the last ones back here in the back. Oh, pointing south. Pointing south. String you nailed it. That's one. Pointing south. Doohickey. Sneak a peek and string you along. Those were the prompts. Oh yeah, Jennifer. The prompts were funny. So we ain't quite right. Hashtag not playing with the full deck on Saturday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Yep, she nailed it. I think she got all of them on a string, a sneak peek, a doohickey, pointing south, and nailed it. She got all the prompts on one little card. But see, Jennifer, this is my white trash crew. This is the crew. This is the hood at the trailer park. We have Savannah and the people in the chat and stuff, they named them. That's Savannah. That's Daisy. This is Vivian. Her sister Lily, the church lady. Bubba. And Grandpa Red. Pop Red or Red, depending who's talking to him. So we choose the prompts, and you take your take on how you interpret those prompts, and you make them any way you want to. The only rule is you have to do all 5 prompts in any form of art. So this was week 2. Let's see. This was week 1. Week 1 was Let It Rip, Prick It, Flower Power, What's in Your Queue, and Flying High. This is my Flying High. I made a tag with Willie Nelson because nobody flies higher than old Willie. Even the Snoop Dogg couldn't hang with him. Doggy Dog can't hang. This week 2, it is Just Stick It, Tramp Stamp, Appletini, Hot Shot, Ugly Duckling. And that is my week 2. And then that's what I'm doing for week 3. And I promise you, with those prompts I just read about the spread your stuff, Foxtrot was the piano roll I used to test some stuff for Stephanie on. Didn't pick it. Crawled up in the cabinet to get it. That's the one I picked. It was just so funny. Guess it had been there. This one was Karen, Homegirl Slide, Vein It, Duck It, and White Rabbit. And that's it. Just 4 weeks. I can't believe it's just been 4 weeks. Sometimes it seems longer. Sometimes it just seems like a week. Okay, I'm liking the mushroom lady with stuff coming out of her head. I'm going to see if I can't save it. I don't know why I'm using Fabri-Tac. They're expensive. I won't send this one to anyone. Don't want to upset them, but I will be using it. Lord, he looks like he's dying. We don't put that over there. I'm kind of liking this heart. Like half that heart. I'll have to see. I'll leave it. Okay. All right. It's 1:14 this night. Oh, it's finally put to bed. I have to work tomorrow. It sucks. I'm thankful for a job though, but it still sucks. I should have married better. My grandma told me when I couldn't cook biscuits and she couldn't teach me to cook biscuits that I needed to just marry well. I didn't listen to my grandma. Why didn't I listen to my great grandma? My great grandma knew some stuff. I should have did the Southern Belle thing and just married well, but no. No. Married for love instead. What did that get me? So for some babies. All right. Clean my desk up before I call it a day. And it's got a horse riding on him. I think I'll put that on there down here. I ain't particularly liking that horse. Let's just take that horse off. There, I'll turn it sideways now without the horse. I always read the clock wrong. It's been 1 hour and 16 minutes. What you mean I read the clock wrong? It's 11:20. That's an hour and 20 minutes. I'm Central Standard Time. No, Marty. Love trumps money. It does. It does. I won't give anything up for my experience. The thing is, I should have fell in love with some old money. I'm just saying. I should have broadened my horizon. But you understand, my grandma had tried her best to tick. Oh, well. Good night, Roseanne. How do you remember, Diane? You need to forget stuff like that. Hey, crafty girl. You need to forget stuff like that. Your memory's too long, honey. We're not worried about that. It's all right. So I can't tell time. I can't cook biscuits either, so we got problems. Woohoo! Yes. That is great. I'm so glad. Now let's clean the other part off and we'll be golden. No. Juju just crazy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get along so good with Becca. I see you remember everything. Everything. I have that selective memory. I selectively remembered not to remember nothing. So when the time comes and I fall victim to that one terrible thing, it won't be that. It would be, my choice to not be able to remember stuff. That's how my brain is. That's how my brain is handling that situation. And I want to put me a little Timmy person on this one. Oh wait, what's that little girl? She got little balls in her head. Let me see. I need to use one of my Kim girls. I hadn't used a little Kimmy girl in a long time. I got some little Kimmy Gothic girls that look really cute in that haunted house thing. I'm looking so forward to that journal because I want to seriously make a good journal. My Chicken Little is going to rock. I have 3 journals. This is my last night to play. We got to do serious crafting. Serious crafting from now on this channel. Yeah. We got to do some serious crafting. I got to knock down some of these things. Because I done had to expand my to-do list shelf. I have 2 shelves of to-do projects. You are in the balcony and hear everything you're throwing down. You threw out the old paint. You put the floor on the garage and then to the curb tomorrow. Why? Is it old, or you just decide you're just not going to screw with that no more? How am I nagging? I didn't say Diane's got to hurry up and get me my Halloween. No, I did not. I didn't. I said I got to hurry and get through doing this because I got all those kits to make because I want to make me some good journals. And one of the good journals I want to make is that one from Diane. See, I'm putting this little girl on here, Diane. Ain't she cute, Diane? Oh, let's take a moment for the paint, for Debbie's paint. We think it's for its service. No way to save it. Can you coat it, Debbie? Can you coat it? You know, mix some stuff in it or something. Or lay it all out and make some skins with it or something. No way to save the paint. She's cute, ain't she? Yeah, she's real cute, ain't she, Diane? All right, we got that. I have 1 tag, and I got all these other tags to make, so I got to get serious on that. But I got some really cool old newspapers. I had to find something. I want some Jesus on this. First of all, I'm just not liking this bottom. Oh, come on. I don't like that. Put that on something else. Yeah, it needs something better. I don't think that is better. I need something to go up here because this is just Yeah, Fat Daddy got up there on that table, pushed off the stuff, and now it's going round and around to lay down. Oh, he's done pushed over some more stuff. He didn't push it off the table, he just pushed it over. Now he's going round and around, finding him a cozy spot to lay down. Fat Daddy, you comfortable now? Huh? Are you comfortable now, Fat Daddy? Your head up and down. You are, huh? Okay. I'll leave that spot empty for you from now on. I have a shoebox that you get from the those clear plastic shoe boxes you can get. Well, I have it, and I have some of bags of the costume jewelry and stuff separated in it that I had gotten from her, and I put it on that table because we need to make her charm and stuff with it, which that's something else we got to make. We've got to make her journal, and that's a serious journal. That's a looky-loo memorabilia type journal. So, anyway, it's the size of a shoebox. Twice as small as Fat Daddy. What does Fat Daddy do? Puts all his Fat Daddiness up in it. And not straight either, sideways. Leans his head over, gets real good and comfortable. I do not know how he fit in there.
Hold on a minute, Juju, but can I get you to me for a few seconds?
What?
Let me show you something real quick.
Give me a minute.
All right. And he's going to continue on your stuff.
Your son, the dog, one of them shakes and the other one will bite him. My gosh. He must sleep rough. What is going on? What? Oh, Lord. Did the keyboard stick again? Let me see. Yeah, I've got to get another keyboard. There we go. I don't know what that is. It just cut out. Okay, there we go. A disaster averted. I got it fixed. That's right. If I fit, I sit. That's what they think. Uh-oh, what's wrong with Jennifer? Jin, I have just upset Jin tonight. Oh, goodness. Bouncy paint. Oh, my Lord. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I think Jennifer's been traumatized too. It's time to read the story, but I just don't know if Jennifer can handle it. Oh no, nothing. A good crafting session is cheaper than a psychiatrist. Hey, little girl, you just get in there and you just do you pull you an all-nighter and you just work your crafting fingers to the bone and get all that juju craziness out. Get you some good juju. Gotta get some thick skin. Who hurt your feelings, Jennifer? I'll get them. You tell me and I'll get them. Was it Diane? I'll get her, girl. I imagine so, Brenda. He ain't been home, so he is at their mercy for 4 days. They know to pile up on him and get what he wants. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bad little crafting host. Got somebody in there needing some first aid, some craft therapy, and I'm just off in my own little world tonight. Crying over what my son's been writing about me. Oh. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, let me show you this little book. It's so cute. I was cleaning up. I thought, what am I going to do with all this piano paper? So, this is not it. I put together an accordion little art journal with watercolor paper. No, mixed media. This is mixed media. With mixed media paper. And then I took this one because I did 2 of them. And I took this one and I put all that different piano paper. I still haven't found the song, the lyrics to that song. Look at that. I've washed my hands so much today. It just doesn't pay to do my nails. I broke another nail. I've done broke 3 nails this weekend. But that's cute. I think that's gonna be cute to do some art over top of. I need to set it under something and let it. Okay, let's get the phone and do our story for story time. What time is it? 11:30. So I need to take the bath and go to bed. Let's put the glue up. Let's cover everything. Marty's supposed to be keeping me on my track, on my toes here. I did good. Everything is covered up, Marty. I did really good tonight with that. Oh, Diane was so sweet. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, Jennifer, I am so sorry. I am sorry I pushed you over the side. That is not a good Southern thing to do. Oh, God, that's terrible. I feel so bad now. But you know, it gets a little cuckoos for cocos up in here. I am not going to lie to you. You know, sometimes, I mean, that's what's up in my brain. So it gets a little out there. And then it comes back, and then it goes back out there, and then it goes back 3 days ago. It's just scary. All right, let's find BJ here. And it's even worse when I hadn't had my medicine for my ADD.
Take it and watch your arms. Don't take it. My nose and watch. There you go. Yeah, we'll give it more later on.
Okay.
Juicy.
All right.
You still got light off? No,
Yeah, I cut the light off. It's
where's the light on? You know what it is?
the what?
The light on I handed you.
Right here.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I gotta take care of that.
Oh. When is that due?
I don't know, but frankly, it's not my problem anymore.
Okay.
I don't care what it was due. It ain't a problem anymore.
Okay.
So, walking away.
All right. Let it. Woo. Y'all think I go way out yonder. All right. I forgot what channel. Where did we stop off last night?
I do need one more thing from you.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, I just need one more thing from you. You have a paper clip by chance.
A paper clip?
What's the matter?
I got a whole bunch of them somewhere.
Just need one.
Well, I said somewhere.
Right.
I don't know where somewhere is. It was over there. Over yonder.
So, this might move it out.
Oh, yeah, it's in that drawer over there. Okay. See, you knew what paper clips were? Oh, yeah, you can borrow that one. That's not a paper clip, but you can borrow it. That's a quilt clip. Yeah, that's the proper name for it. Yeah, ain't that right? Yeah, yeah. I think I should make out. You know how when you go on a airplane ride for the first time and they give you those little wings and that little certificate saying you survived your first flight, yada yada yada, and they give it to you before it lands, so they got lots of confidence in themselves sometimes. But you know how they give that to you, Well, I should make some of those, some kind of crafting symbol and reward to send the newcomers that experience the Juju and keep coming back. I need to send Jennifer some Juju wings. I'm gonna have to look into that. Jennifer, I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you some kind of Juju wings. I gotta figure out what kind of Juju wings I can come up with. I can come up with some Juju wings now. Let's see. We did Shadows of the Past. The history teacher. We did that. Yeah, we did that. Bigger. We saw Miss Jenkins. Silas became more recluse. We did that. The Midnight Meeting, Chapter 5 is where we're at. If you've survived many, do you get extra stars? Honey, you get an extra star in your crown. When you get to heaven, you're going to have a big old Juju crown. It's going to be bling, bling, hot pink. Uh-oh, sorry, I hit the mic. All right, everybody get settled in. Get all cozy. There we go. Lights on, lights off. We don't know. We don't know tonight. Okay. On Max at Chapter 5. The Midnight Meeting. I know they do love me. Or they tell me they love me. I don't know. I don't know about no book. You better. You best. You better start doing push-ups now and some overarm strengthening training. That's what you need to do. It needs to go above your head and pull it down. Do them pump-ups, girl. Do them pumps up. Okay, so here we go. Chapter 5. Everybody settled in now? Let me get me a drink so I won't be croaky. I'm almost out. All right, Chapter 5, The Midnight Meeting. I need a sign here that says, shh, story time. On a crisp autumn night, Max decided to visit the site of Silas's old estate. The woods surrounding the house was thick with a dark mist. The only sound was a distant howling of the wolves. Max's flashlight beam cut through the darkness, illuminating crumbling walls and overgrown paths. As he approached the house, he felt a chill run down his spine to his toes. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and early decay. Max's heart pounded in his chest as he pushed open the creaking front door. Suddenly, he heard footsteps behind him. He spun around, but there was no one there. The wind rustled through the leaves, and Max's heart skipped a beat. He took a deep breath and decided to continue to venture deeper into the house. As he explored the mansion, Max stumbled upon a hidden room. It was in the basement. The door was concealed behind a tattered tapestry, and the air was thick with the dust. Max's eyes adjusted to the dim light, and he saw rows and rows of bookcases. and on them was a series of old journals. He ventured closely to take a look, and he found that they belonged to Silas Blackwood himself. The journals were filled with all those cryptic notes and diagrams detailing all of Silas's experiments and research. Max's eyes widened as he read about the horrific experience Silas had conducted on the townspeople. As he delved deeper into the journals, he discovered that Silas had been working with the Dr. Crane to create a mind-controlled serum. This serum had been tested on several subjects with devastating, disastrous results. Oh my God, it's terrible. Max's mind reeled with the implication. Had Silas and Dr. Crane succeeded in creating this mind-controlled serum? And if so, what had happened to all the subjects? As he finished reading the last journal, Max heard the footsteps coming from the hallway. Boom, 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 boom. He froze, his heart pounding in his chest. Boom, 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 boom. Who was it coming for him? And what were they going to do with him? It's a chicken heart. Yep, it's Chicken Little hollering. Should I continue on or have we had enough for tonight? The Dark Experiments, Chapter 6. Max's eyes widened as he read about those horrific experiences Silas had conducted on the townspeople. The journals detailed the use of dark magic and psychological manipulation to control the subjects. Max felt a wave of nausea wash over him as he had to take a step back to compose himself. He couldn't believe what he had been reading. How could anyone do such terrible things to poor innocent people? As he continued to read, he discovered that Silas had been working with Dr. Crane to create that mind control serum, and it had been tested on several people. Max's mind reeled with the implication. Had Silas and Dr. Crane succeeded in creating a mind control serum? And if so, what happened to all the subjects? The journals also mentioned a mysterious organization known only as the Order. They were a secret society that had been funding Silas's research and providing him with resources. Max's eyes scanned the pages, searching for any mention of the Order's true purpose and who they may be. But the journals were just cryptic, and he could not shake that feeling that he was missing something. As he finished reading the last journal, he heard those footsteps coming from the hallway, and he froze with his heart pounding in his chest. He tried to remain calm, but his mind was racing with the possibilities. He slowly backed away from the door, trying not to make any noises. But it was too late. The door creaked open, and a figure loomed in the doorway. Max's eyes Max's eyes widened. I lost my place. Oh, but it was too late. The door creaked open and a figure loomed in the doorway. Max's heart skipped a beat and he saw the figure's face. It was none other than Malcolm Blackwood himself, the same man who had warned him to leave the past alone. He was here. What are you doing here? Max demanded, trying to keep his voice steady and his pants dry. Malcolm smiled, his eyes glinting with amusement. I'm here to take you to meet someone, he said. Someone who has been waiting for you. Max's mind was racing with questions. Who could this someone be that Malcolm was talking about? And was he going to make it out alive? Chapter 7. The Mysterious Message. As Max was dragged out of the room, he saw a piece of paper laying on the floor. It was a note scribbled in a hasty handwriting. He grabbed it up, secretly looked at it. It said, "Meet me at the old oak tree in town square at midnight and come alone." Max's heart skipped a beat as he realized who must have written the note. It was Lily, the girl who had been helping him uncover all the secrets of Brindlewood. But why had she written the note, and who did she intend to meet? Max tried to ask Malcolm about the note, but he just smiled and kept pulling him along. As they walked through the dark streets, Max felt a sense of unease. He didn't know where Malcolm was taking him or what would happen when they got there. But he was determined to find out. They eventually, the boy had no choice, but okay. They eventually arrived at a large, imposing mansion on the outskirts of town. See, there's that outskirts of town again. I done told you there's nothing good about the outskirts of town. The town loomed above them. The house loomed above them, its windows like empty eyes staring back. Max felt a shiver as Malcolm pushed open the front door. "Welcome to my home," a voice said, dripping with sarcasm. Max stepped inside. What was he getting himself into? But he continued on. As they walked through the house, Max saw strange symbols etched into the walls. They seemed to pulse with energy, and he felt the sense of dread. What was going on in this house? And why did Malcolm want to bring him there? Max's questions were answered as they entered a large, dimly lit room. A figure sat in the shadows, watching him with the intensity that made Max's skin crawl. "Welcome, Max," the figure said, its voice low and menacing. "I've been waiting for you." Max's heart skipped a beat as the figure stepped forward, revealing the shocking truth. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed. Oh, see, I butt dialed the boy again. He's going to be calling back. 12 o'clock at night, and I'm calling Kid. He's got to work tomorrow. I need to print that story out, so I quit doing that. I know. I'm telling you, Max is dense. He wrote that boy dense. I would have done ran. And what the hell going in and asking questions? What? But anyway, he stinks. The sugar water, I'm telling you. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow if the creek don't rise and the Lord's willing. Bye. Night, night.